When people ask me what's the one thing they must experience while out here in Vegas that most people never think about, the number one thing on my list is the natural wonder of Red Rock Canyon.
1, 2, 3, say Las Vegas!
Las Vegas!
Its main attraction is, of course, its red rocks. So why are the rocks out here all blood red? It's because of all the iron that is in the rocks. The same iron that is found in your blood.
Oh, and that's why Iron Man is red.
Not quite. What's absolutely mind-blowing is that you have different rocks that have smashed together because of Earth's evolution. And so you have layers of rock that are white and then layers of rock that are red. And if you turn around and look, you'll see mountains that are a whole different color. If you're really lucky and you get the right view, you can see 4 or 5 layers of color in one shot. So we're hanging out here with our friends Ken and Angel, who are visiting from overseas, and they are so lucky to have been able to come at the right time to be able to see this natural wonder.
Getting pictures with a Joshua tree. But I have to admit, right now, it's just a really beautiful shot. I mean, look at this. It's got the Joshua tree. It's got the snowy mountains in the background. It's got Ludette in my shot, ruining my video.
And if you come here in the wintertime, and if you're lucky enough that snowfall has hit the mountains around here, it is a sight that will move you. We're talking mountaintops here that look like it's straight out of the Lord of the Rings. And the results are worthy of a montage. Believe it or not, over the last thousands of years, there's been at least 6 different Native American cultures that have actually lived out here in Red Rock. So while in the summertime it may feel like it's an absolute barren desert, there is water out here. And if you come during the spring, you might be able to see the waterfalls. All right, just like any sort of outdoor activity here in Vegas, depending on the time of year that you come, you better make sure you check the temperature. Because if you come in the summer, you need to get here before 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning, because anytime after that, it gets hot. It easily gets to 120 degrees out here in June.
Why? Because this is desert heat we're talking about. There's nothing to stop those hot sun rays from coming on down. You're gonna have a fun time hiking, Ludette.
It's burning.
I guess you're going to lose some weight today. Either that or your legs are gonna set on fire like chicken wings.
And in the wintertime, you make sure you come during the day when the sun's out, because it is freezing here.
One of the things that is an absolute must do is for you to drive around their 13-mile scenic loop.
I would say there are 2 flavors of adventures that come out here. One is, if you come here by car,
there's so many different formations around this particular park. It's worth seeing all of them. Not just the red rocks, but also the majestic peaks on one side.
stopping at each of the different sites and taking pictures. And of course, there are those who are the adventurer, where you can basically hike up into these mountains. Or you can rock climb, or you can even bike around the loop. Lots of great outdoor activities.
And another one of those things you're gonna see out here, which is absolutely amazing, is real live wild animals. We got to see mountain sheep bouncing around out here. And the last time I came out here, there were wild burros, which I guess you could say are like untamed donkeys or mini horses, but they just roam around freely. And you know what's so cool? These burros will come up right to your car and nudge your window, trying to see if they can get a carrot or two, which is, by the way, something you should not do. Do not feed the wild animals out here, okay? All right, normally I would skip the visitor center whenever I visit these national parks, but the one here at Red Rock Canyon is actually pretty impressive. Not only do they have an indoor display and a magnificent view of the Red Rock Canyons, they also have a really cool outdoor exhibit that goes into the geological formations about the Earth. Like I said, it's pretty amazing that this place exists right outside of Vegas. It's no more than 10-mile drive out, and you're seeing just the most majestic things out here. In fact, if you told me that this was not Vegas, you told me it was anywhere else in the world, whether it's like out in the plains of Alaska or in Colorado, I'd believe you. It's just that beautiful.
Quite simply, the beauty that you see out here is Mother Nature's way of speaking to your soul. It is the ultimate performance that goes beyond any show that man could ever create. It is a spectacle that can't be captured on print, that can't be created with fancy lights and music. It has to be seen to be believed. And if you look deep into nature, you just might feel like you walked away from Vegas hitting the jackpot.